Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're doing another video on the eco-living voting. So today's vote is specifically the gameplay features. Now, I've looked at the voting polls and there's 4 features that we can choose from. I'm going to go ahead and read that all out to you for anybody who doesn't feel like reading and just listening instead, because that might be easier for some people. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you guys, for those of you who don't know where the voting is, I'll link this website down below, and then if you just scroll down to the bottom, it says click here to access the survey, and then this page should pop up. I'm gonna go ahead and read all of it, and then you guys can vote for whichever one appeals most to you. The first one is off the grid, an optional gameplay system for Sims who want to disconnect from the utilities grid and instead choose to live off the land. Some gameplay feature ideas include off the grid lot trait. When this lot trait is selected, the lot no longer receives electricity or water utilities. Bills are significantly reduced or eliminated altogether. Well pump / water well, an object that provides a means of acquiring water. Sims would be required to occasionally pump water. An attached reservoir would display how much water is remaining to supply the lot before the well must be pumped again. If the reservoir is empty, objects requiring water become temporarily unusable if the off-the-grid lot trait is active, reduces weekly bills, and has a potential to break or have upgrades. Solar panels, an object that provides a means of acquiring power. Sims would be required to occasionally calibrate and clean the solar panel to ensure it can still supply enough power to the lot. If panels are not maintained, the objects requiring power become temporarily unusable if the off-the-grid trait is active. Reduces weekly bills and has potential upgrades. May look like a traditional solar panel or may appear to be a tree made of solar panels. Will be a ground placeable object only. Wow, that seems really interesting. Wind turbine, an object that provides a means of acquiring power. Sims would be required to occasionally calibrate and clean the wind turbine to ensure it can still supply enough power to the lot. If the wind turbine is not maintained, the objects requiring power become temporarily unusable if the off-the-grid trait is active, reduces weekly bill, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. This, I guess, is really interesting, concept for a gameplay feature. I just feel like it'd be a lot of work, especially if you do want your Sims to be off the grid. I feel like that's a lot of stuff to maintain, but I mean, if you're into that, then it's like giving your Sims a whole brand new life, completely, again, off the grid. I think that'd be really interesting, although I personally don't feel like that'd be something I'd be completely interested in. Laundry, I feel I've seen the most people talk about and the most wanted feature. I'm pretty sure I might be voting for this one. I still haven't read fully into all the other ones, but this is one that I kind of do want because it gives that more, I guess, realistic aspect to the game, which I do enjoy. Laundry, an optional gameplay system that only used by the active household when laundry objects are placed on the Sims washing machine. Sims can use washing machine to clean dirty clothes that are collected from the hamper or from piles of clothes on the ground. Object could break, be upgraded, and potentially have a fun interaction or a funny failure. Ooh, I wonder if it's I don't know, was there any failures in Sims 3? I don't know if I'm aware of that. I can't remember if there was, but I don't remember I haven't done laundry in Sims 3 in so long, so I don't remember. Dryer, Sims can take clothes that have been cleaned in the washing machine or the wash tub and have them dried. Object could break as well as being upgraded. Hamper, when a Sim in the active household changes their outfit on their home lot, laundry is added to the hamper as long as it exists anywhere on the lot. Over time, the hamper gradually fills up. If there is no hamper or the hamper is full, then the clothes pile appears on the ground. So this is exactly how Sims 3 works. Clothesline, Sims who prefer to be eco-conscious can choose to use the clothesline as an alternative to the dryer. Using a clothesline does not require power and offers saving on the weekly bill, but clothes take longer to dry. Wash tub, Sims who prefer to be eco-conscious can choose to use a wash tub as an alternative to washing machine. Using a wash tub does not require power or water and offers saving on the weekly bill, but the Sim must remain at the object to wash their clothes by hand, can choose to use a wash tub as an alternative to a washing machine. The next feature is carbon conscious, a collection of features that allows Sims to reduce their carbon emission in a variety of ways. So we have the Freegan trait. Sims with the Freegan trait have an interaction to rummage in large or small trash cans and potentially elsewhere to scrounge ingredients. We'll include some new ingredients to discover: apple core, banana peel, etc. New ingredients will be used to prepare some new recipes that Freegan Sims will love. Freegan Sims can eat spoiled food without getting sick. Freegan Sims always want to use the composter object and will receive special moodlets when doing so. Composter, an object that Sims can use to dispose trash, dead plants, spoiled food, and harvestables, and to scrape the remains of meals into. As the composter is filled, the contents are converted into fertilizer. Fertilizer is then used on harvestables in accordance with the gardening skill. Wow, that's, oh my gosh. I wish we could choose 2 game features. I think I would choose the laundry and carbon conscious because this sounds really cool. Recycling. Recycle bins can be placed from build mode that function differently than trash cans. Sims with certain traits will prefer to use the recycle bin when available and will receive a special moodlets for doing so. Sims will have an option to rummage through existing trash cans to sort their contents for recycling. Sims will have an option to take the recycling they've collected to a recycle center. Wow, oh my god, what? Sims will walk off the lot and disappear and return a short while later with extra simoleons. Oh my god, I really like carbon conscious. Now I don't know which one to pick. Anyway, so the next one is food preserves, a collection of features that adds new things to do with your harvestable fruits and vegetables, allowing your Sims to produce and store food for personal use or profit. Canning and preserving, a new countertop electric canning pot that allows Sims to take harvestables and preserve them for long-term storage or to make fresh jams. When a harvestable is preserved, the contents of the canning jar will no longer spoil. At any point, the Sim can retrieve the harvestables as fresh as the day they were canned. When fruit is turned into jam, new recipes are available to make toast and jam, bagel and jam, or scones with jam. Nectar making, a nectar maker object paired with the new nectar making skill. Ooh, a new skill! Use of this object allows Sims to use grapes and other harvestables to create nectar, which can be aged in nectar aging racks to increase the value of the bottled nectar. New varieties of grapes would be available for planting and harvesting for Sims with the gardening skill. Superfood harvestable plant, a new harvestable plant, exact type of plant not yet determined. Superfood would add new recipes to have an option of being added to some existing recipes to make them healthier. From reading these 4, I know that the bottom 3 stand out the most to me. The off-the-grid one is definitely very interesting for sure, but I just don't think that's something that I would personally be into. Maybe it's something that you'd be into, but for me, I feel like I wouldn't necessarily like that all that much. Although the thing that I like the most, I guess, about it is like being able to have well water and solar panels. Now, again, laundry gives more of a, I guess, realistic aspect to your households for anybody who, you know, kind of wants to do that whole thing, you know. Carbon conscious is very intriguing to me because I really do like the fact that you get a freegan trait and you're able to, you know, recycle and compost. And then food preserves, I like that this one comes with a brand new skill, which would be nectar making skill. I think that'd be really interesting. But for me personally, I'm stuck between laundry and carbon conscious. I have no idea which one I'm going to vote for yet. I'm still going to take my time after I upload this video, see what I want, because, ooh, this is such a hard decision. I know a lot of people are going to go for laundry, though, for sure. I'm glad that they give us at least 4 options to choose from, although this makes it much harder to choose. Don't forget to vote. The link will be down in the description. I feel like laundry is going to win only because it's such, I guess, a high demand from this pack. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, but, you know, there are some really other great gameplay feature ideas here. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye, guys.